All right, so yesterday a video emerged of Luke Rockhold, the former middleweight champion of the world, grappling with Khamzat Chimaev, a man that is kind of in some ways destined to become the middleweight champion of the world as well. So a very, very interesting grappling match that we're going to watch in just a second. Now, of course, these guys in the gym, they knew that they were being filmed because, well, everything gets filmed. And certainly when it's Khamzat Chimaev and Luke Rockhold, two high-profile guys going at it in the dojo, you knew that in this instance, what goes on in the dojo stays in the dojo. You don't tap and tell and all the rest of it. They knew damn well that this was going to get out there. But I'll tell you this before we get into it. It was a nicely spirited grappling match, okay? There was no punches, so it's not mixed martial arts, of course, because submissions are a lot easier to get when you're smashing somebody in the face with elbows or punches and ground and pound and all the rest of it. As I said, they probably knew that they were going to be on camera because everything gets caught on camera. I mean, Israel Adesanya just yesterday, he got caught in a road rage incident. Apparently, he's pressing charges against the guys. He's probably doing that to kind of clear his name in some way because it was a nasty affair. Apparently, the guy pulled over, got out of the car, started shouting at Izzy, shouting all kinds of racial slurs and stuff like that. Izzy got out of the car. The two of them, they had a confrontation. The guy was putting his hands up like this. That guy knew exactly who Israel Adesanya was. He was probably doing it to goad him on, to maybe sue him down the line because that's just the state of the world we live in. And there is truly a bunch of pussies out there that will do that shit. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Nate Diaz, he did the same thing a few days ago. Once again, getting into some kind of altercation out and about on a night out with a doorman. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and bash Nate Diaz because he's got legions of fans. But come on, what the hell? The man's almost 40 years old. Can't be going out there and getting into altercations like this every time, right? Listen, I wasn't innocent when I was a kid, but you got to grow up and mature at some point. Nate Diaz is a very, very famous man, right? You got to know that people, again, are going to be on their phones and filming you. Certainly when the shit starts to hit the fan. Anyway, I've waffled on for long enough. Let's get into this grappling match between Luke Rockhold and Khamzat Chimaev. So here they are here. As I said, it wasn't like a heated debate thing. Let's have a look here. So they start, it's on the ground. There's Rockhold standing over Khamzat. Khamzat's doing the old jiu-jitsu thing, sitting on his ass, playing a bit of butterfly guard or whatever. But I'm going to give you some, a bit of breakdown. Let's have a look.
Josh feeling good.
So Rockhold, well, Khamzat straight away went for the half guard there, let go of the butterfly guard, went for the half guard there, trying to hit a sweep or whatever.
If it's submission only, we don't have a time.
There it is straight away, rolls for the leg underneath. That's why he went for half guard, because he knew exactly what he was going to do. Nicely done, by the way. Knee bar, perfect defense. You step over, that alleviates the tension. Slides that leg out so there's no danger of a heel hook. Now here they are again. Khamzat's got the open butterfly guard. Little hand positioning here. Khamzat goes to his back. Rockhold stands up. Khamzat thinks about getting up, but they're like, hey guys, come on, this is meant to be grappling. We're not wrestling, we're not doing MMA, but there they are. They're on the feet, straight back down to the ground. It's nice to see, by the way, Khamzat testing his guard like this. We know what a great wrestler he is, but he's more than comfortable going to his back and being in terms of mixed martial arts, the least advantageous position. You never want to be on your back. So that's actually really good to see for Khamzat because he's putting himself in the worst positions, which is what you're supposed to do in training, because that's how you get better. So Rockhold kind of crushes him, smashes him down. Another sweep attempt, another knee bar attempt from Khamzat Chimaev. Rockhold's probably crossed his legs there, so as to not get knee barred.
Guys, no film, please. No film.
They're still fighting for these, grabbing for the legs. Anyway, they're kind of in like a stalemate here. Khamzat's trying to grab that leg to pull it out, to extend it, to get the knee bar. Rockhold's trying to think about an inverted heel hook. Khamzat steps out, rolls over from here. Nice work, nice work. He went from that position there, turned all the way around, got him in a front headlock. From here, there's a whole series of chokes. You can go for doors, anacondas, Peruvian neckties, good old-fashioned guillotines. Thinks about taking the back. Rockhold defending here. No gloves on, so it's actually easier. When there's no gloves on, it's easier to slide the arm in under the throat as well. The gloves, even though they're only 4-ounce gloves in MMA, they are somewhat of a barrier. Way, way easier when you've just got bare hands. Right, Khamzat passes to side control. Really nice work there. Rockhold's got to watch that left arm. Yeah, you can see Khamzat's trying to isolate that arm. See that there? That's perfect. That's perfect defense. The way that just over here, the way he brings that knee up, when someone's trying to Kimura that arm, if you bring that knee up there, you can then use your shin and straighten their arm, and that separates the grip. Basic stuff, but it works really well. Khamzat knew, so he let it go straight away. Now Rockhold's on his back, but he got put on his back. Khamzat started on his back. Again, looking for that Kimura. Rockhold doing the same thing of using that knee guard as a shield, trying to get it. There it is again, causing all kinds of issues. That knee there, preventing the Kimura or the Americana or the straight arm lock. Lets it go. Still got a heavy side control. 3/4 Nelson trying to roll him over. From there, you can set up a Dorse choke so easy. You use that and it slides right into the Dorse. Rockhold's aware of this though, scrambles up to his feet. Khamzat lets it go. Reaches in, gets the wrist control for a second. Right now, just having a little breathing space. They're having a little timeout. They're like, okay, what are we going to do? Rockhold thinks about standing up here, and Khamzat's about to go, brother, I'll take you for a ride. Let's have a look. Tries to power up. Got to fight the hands. Too late. Khamzat's already used his body weight to sag him down. Nice control from Khamzat there. Flattens him out completely. Steps over, takes the back. Expertly done right there. You see it. Threatening the arm triangle choke. I mean, this is really high-level stuff from Khamzat, because you got to remember, Luke Rockhold, a lot of people, they like to shit on Luke Rockhold because his UFC career didn't end too well. I knocked him out. Yoel Romero knocked him out. Paulo Costa beat him. And, you know, he's kind of cocky and he's got swagger. He's a professional fighter, so he's going to believe in himself. So people are quick to forget about Luke Rockhold and what he did in this sport, right? In his prime, and I'm not just saying this because I beat him, right? He beat me once, I beat him once. But in his prime, he was unbelievable. I mean, the way he took out David Branch was unreal. Chris Weidman, this was champion Chris Weidman, smoked him. Lyoto Machida, you want to talk about ground games, took Lyoto Machida down and just destroyed him, got the mount, pummeled him to death, forced Machida to turn over and then choked him out. Before that, he choked me out as well. With a guillotine, a one-armed guillotine as well, the son of a bitch, but fair play. And before that, it was a rolling, inverted, triangle Kimura over Tim Boach. If you ever see that clip, that is some high level stuff. So anyway, let's go back to this. So what I'm saying is, Khamzat Chimaev, you see this here. This is not an easy man to do this against. And right now, Rockhold's always on the defensive. Khamzat's just going for him. Just shows Khamzat's a great wrestler. The ground game is there to match. We've seen the power in the hands. It's going to be a very, very interesting fight against Robert Whittaker. I mean, Rockhold knows what Khamzat's trying to do there. He's got too much experience. 3/4 mount, probably taking that because he feels a little unstable in full mount position. Rockhold thinking about an underhook, trying to defend. Khamzat's looking at all the options. Grabs the wrist, trying to pin that and isolate that arm once again. Oh, knee on the face. Right, what he's doing, you see it already. Stepping up, so he puts the shin on the face to squish him down. That's kind of painful. Then he can grab the right arm of Rockhold, get the grip, step over with the left leg, and then fall back to the armbar. Very, very nice stuff. And certainly against somebody with the grappling acumen of a Luke Rockhold. So Rockhold steps over, very athletic still, very flexible to do that. He would have been better off. See this leg here? This leg here would have been better off if you put it behind the shoulders of Khamzat and then take his other leg and stick it behind the backside, then you can pull the arm out. So he made a bit of a mistake, in my humble opinion, by stepping this leg far too over. But let's see how it goes. Hold on a minute. Where's the bloody cursor? Looks like Khamzat might be deep with that armbar, though. This is the problem as well when cameras are on. Nobody wants to tap. Certainly with heel hooks, it's so dangerous. I've seen so many people had their careers destroyed and ruined by getting their knees blown out in the gym. Now we've got an armbar, not quite as serious. Well, there it is. Lets it go. All fun and games. A little tap on the back. And that's that. Everyone's in approval in the gym. A very, very nice display of grappling, guys. Fine job, fine job. No, it was, though. It was really interesting to see Khamzat going on the ground with somebody of the caliber of Luke Rockhold, because, as I say, all jokes aside, at Luke Rockhold's expense, the man is a world-class grappler. He really is. And if you don't think he is, then I don't know what to tell you. And that's not just because he beat me. Anyway, Khamzat Chimaev is the real deal on the ground as well as in the wrestling department, and we know he's got the power. What do you think? Do you think he takes Robert Whittaker when they finally throw down in Abu Dhabi later this year? Seeing that, listen, we know Robert on the feet is probably quicker, probably a little bit slicker as well. He's got a better gas tank. That was 4 minutes of grappling, you know. Could he have gone 15 minutes? Could he have gone 25 minutes doing that? 25 minutes, I believe it's a 5-round co-main event. Anyway, that's about that. I thought that was very, very interesting. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, ring the bell. Take it easy.